We're in here. Motherfuckers out here grinding.
Don't cast me for no movie unless I'm knocking down something.
Colin Kaepernick ain't out there yelling all that shit. He ain't out there just saying that shit. He out there on the front lines doing shit. Let me speak.
Motherfuckers been doing that, snitching like that for fucking years.
I'm not gonna let you sit here and act.
Maybe she has some type of artistic vision with that. For real? It's just being earnest. Right here, right now. Hey!
Yo!
We're back again.
Yeah.
Just, trying to get back into the motion.
Back in the swing of things.
Back into the swing of things.
Yeah.
Need to get my limp right.
Yeah. Last show felt very good, though.
Last show was good.
Yeah.
We made some promises for this show that we're probably going to try to... Well, we can't help but to engage in some type of politics on this show.
They're relevant. It's a relevant topic, especially right now.
It's a relevant topic. Back in the day, nowadays I'm known as like this good guy. Of course I'm outlandish with my speech, but I'm a good guy. I'm sure I can get 100 girls to say Ern's a great guy.
I'm sure you can, absolutely.
But I'm sure you can find about 20 to 40 girls that'll be like, man, he's a scumbag. You know what I mean? Because of somebody I used to be.
Yeah.
Right?
However, if there were a certain damning accusation set against you, I bet those 40 or 60 women or however would still deny a very particular damning accusation.
Who knows?
Who knows?
You know what I mean? Who knows? Right?
Yeah.
So the point of this is lying. Is I guess we're talking about Judge Brett Kavanaugh.
Yes, we are.
Cavanaugh. Everybody's heard that name this week. Kavanaugh.
Yep.
He produced all these names of all these women that say he's a great guy, but these are women, his friends, these people he grew up with that he knows.
Yeah. Who is Brett Kavanaugh?
Brett Kavanaugh is the nominee. He's a judge, and he's the nominee to be the Supreme Court Justice of the United States of America, and that's a lifetime appointment.
I was just about to ask, how long does the Supreme Court judge serve?
It's a lifetime appointment.
For life.
Which I think is ridiculous.
I do too.
I think any job that's a lifetime appointment is ridiculous.
Yes.
With that being said, Judge Brett Kavanaugh was a scumbag when he was younger, as a lot of guys.
Mm-hmm.
But he tried to make himself as some type of saint.
Mm-hmm.
Saying, "Oh, I didn't drink, I didn't have sex until I was, out of college." He said that in an interview.
Yep.
Pretty much said he was a virgin and all of this wild shit. Why would you say that you don't drink? Oh, I don't drink he got on the Senate, right there in front of the Senate, and said that he has never drank to the point where he didn't remember what happened to him in the morning. Who drinks in college and is known for partying and getting drunk that ain't ever woke up like, damn, I did that?
Yeah, he was...
It's like that's just normal stuff that you could just tell the truth about.
Yeah. I mean...
Why are you lying about that?
Dude, at least George Bush was just straight up with all his shit.
Which George Bush?
W.
Oh, W, yeah. W,
say what you want. He was a real one. He was just like, man, yeah.
He kept it real,
I used to do blow, weed.
Right, he wrote a book
shit
about it.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be president, all this shit.
Yeah, it's all in the book.
Yeah, he was straight up about it.
Just tell the truth.
Yeah.
I was going to watch that just with, it was just objective, to see what's going on. She said, he did some wild stuff 36 years ago, which I think is crazy.
Yeah.
But hey, whatever.
Doesn't mean...
she's just letting you know that, hey, he ain't wholesome.
Right.
He's not wholesome. I don't feel comfortable having somebody that's like this be on the Supreme Court. And I feel her for that. She's damn near like a hero.
Yeah. And you have to put yourself in the other shoes, where it's like
absolutely, that's horrifying.
Right,
you think
right.
This man of power is getting complete power.
Yeah. So she was underage at the time of this said incident.
Yeah, 17.
17. If she would have told somebody, she was in I guess upper middle class family, whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, they living in she going to parties with Brett Kavanaugh.
There you go. So if she would have talked about this, then she, would. A girl, 17-year-old girl's thinking about, I'm gonna get in trouble from my parents. I'm not, and then I have to reveal to my other.
Right. I was at this party. They were drinking.
Yeah, and then you're like, okay, so
then you're telling on people.
You're telling on people, and then
Right.
you're gonna tell somebody that you almost got raped, but the other half of people would take the other guy's side and just say like, oh,
I mean, she said he covered her mouth and all that.
She couldn't breathe, is what she said. Yeah, it was like
I saw the testimony. She was a very sweet lady.
Yeah, but putting yourself
super smart too.
Yeah, she's a doctor. Yeah, intelligent,
a brain scientist.
Yeah, highly intelligent. So yeah, also because she's a doctor, she has a reputation too. That she's she's just saying like, I'm gonna air all of this information out here.
Right.
And she has gotten a lot of love in terms of like for us.
She's from out this way, Palo Alto.
Yeah, but she's also got a lot of, threats against her too.
Well, of course,
Yeah,
Murica's all about that.
See, this is why people are hesitant about coming forward about this shit.
Right? Yeah, people not believing her all off top.
There you go.
People are crazy with that.
Congress doesn't even believe her. Half of Congress does not believe her.
I don't think that's the case.
Well, after the testimony, things changed.
Yes.
Things absolutely changed
after that testimony. I just don't understand how people are siding, or just not, or I just don't understand how people want to be on the other side like that. What's right is right. At least hear it out. I want to see the investigation, because I don't know if he's guilty, but I know he lies.
That's the thing.
I don't know if he's guilty of that, but I know he lies though, and I don't want no Supreme Court justice up there that'd be lying about drinking brews and shit.
The only people that know what really happened would be Dr. Ford, Brett Kavanaugh, and the other guy that was in the room.
Mark Judge.
Now, again, these are the only people that would know what happened. So the logical thing would be, okay, well, let's sit back. Let's hear what they both have to say.
I mean, Mark Judge already, Brett Kavanaugh was ranting and raving at the testimony about how Mark Judge already gave them a letter saying that he wasn't there or nothing like that. But it's like, yeah,
I don't care about all that. We didn't get to hear from him.
Giving a written statement is different from having them Crown Vics pull up to your house and unmarked cars pull up to your house and knocking on your door telling you better tell the truth.
Yeah, let's hear it.
That's different.
Yeah.
So
under oath.
Yeah, where they can read your body language and see the trembling in your voice.
Yeah.
Without having bringing a written statement from your lawyer, playboy.
Because and why that's pertinent to this is that we saw how obviously like she was very, very specific in the things that she could recall.
She's talking about that she can hear the laughing at her expense and people the two boys ping ponging off the wall.
Yeah, and Brett Kavanaugh's testimony was full of anger. It was full of, just an array of emotions all over the place.
That dark side was coming out.
Yeah, it was. It didn't seem like the guy. It was kind of like overcompensating for something, right?
I think it is whack that they didn't. I think it's whack that the Democrats pulled this out of their sleeve at the last minute. I think that was super whack. That was super whack. This needed to be done when Feinstein got the letter and found out that he was the nominee. That needed to be pulled instantly. That needed to be showed to the FBI when he was getting vetted.
You know what? I agree, because this situation, now that we're down to a deadline,
now it's a big mess.
Yeah,
I wanted to be talking about the Supreme Court nominee today.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
what we said on the last show. We was gonna talk about the Supreme Court nominee, but now we don't have one. This shit is a circus now.
Yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen. They've pushed back the date of the election for him, right?
They gave him a week or less.
Okay, so they pushed back the vote.
A week, and now they about to go to these other girls. But the FBI director, because Trump was like, yeah, we wanted a limited probe and all this, and the FBI director was like, hey, we're gonna do a regular FBI investigation. You know, what comes up comes up.
What was Trump's reaction after the testimony?
He was very somber. He seemed like he was very complimentary to Ford, Blasey Ford.
This is correct.
Yeah, he's very respectful.
Yeah.
I mean, the lady was like, how are you going to dog that lady? That lady wasn't up there stumbling. I didn't even hear her stutter.
Right.
I didn't even hear the lady stutter once.
Yeah. There was obviously...
She was being sweet to people who were grilling her.
Yeah.
She was being sweet to them.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know, I watched it.
Yeah.
Lady was being hella nice.
I was shocked to see Trump basically just say she had a very believable testimony.
He said a very fine woman.
And she seems like a very fine woman.
Yeah.
So, and he basically said, I don't know now. It's up to the Senate.
Yeah, he said it's up to them. He said it's in their hands. I trust them. Senator Jeff Flake, I don't know where he out of. Where's Jeff Flake out of?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a fact check. I mean, we rarely fact check on here, but I'd like to know where Senator Jeff Flake is from.
Jeff Flake residing from...
Jeff Flake, Senator Jeff Flake, got ambushed by some sexual assault victims. I'm telling you, I told y'all a long time ago when we started doing these shows on videos that you better get down with these ladies or you're going to get ran over. You better listen to them and listen to their complaints. Yep. And if the complaint is about you, you better bow down to the ladies. Bow down to them. Because they're about to take over the whole world.
Yep. Shout out to Kamala Harris.
Shout out to Kamala Harris. I'm not much of a Democrat. But, you know, you got to get down and lay down.
Yeah. Yeah, Arizona.
Arizona, Jeff Flake.
Arizona.
West Coast.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. So Jeff Flake.
Yeah.
Doing what Senator John McCain would have.
Bless the dead.
Bless the dead. Bless the dead. He got cornered by two victims.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
They were pleading. I don't know if you're going to show the clip.
You are allowing someone who is unwilling to take responsibility for his own actions
respond
to sit in the higher court of the country and to have the role of repairing the harm that has been done in this country to many people. No, thank you. What do you think?
Senator, do you care to respond?
They was crying to him. Cornered him in the elevator.
Yep.
He wanted that elevator door to close so bad, but she was like, look me in my face. You gonna vote for this man? Yeah. He violating women? He looking at her like, oh, man, he looked shook.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, damn, man, he really about to go do that after that happened, you know? And,
because most Republicans would be like, yeah, whatever.
Right.
And just brush them off.
Right, but he was like, man, she was in my face telling me to look at her, man. CNN cameras there.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, man, you know what? I can't do it.
Yeah.
Hey, he's like, hey, he whispered to the little racist old man. He said, hey. I don't know if he racist. I'm just saying he looked like it though.
Allegedly.
And he act like it.
Fit the profile.
He act like he looks like an alleged racist. And who's also got a lot of shit going on in his office. Motherfucker's been fired recently for sexual assault and all that fly shit. You know, they're in there groping already. So he's like, I gotta hear about some more groping. all my guys ain't gone down for this. Yeah, but
shit's crazy.
Jeff Flake told him, like, hey, man, you know, we're gonna still nominate him if everything goes cool, but we gotta make sure everything goes cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Democrats are whack for the timing.
Yep.
I was Bush League.
Agreed.
But hey, it's here now. We got to deal with it. And you got to fully vet this man. You got to fully vet to make sure. There's the girl over here talking about gang rape. FBI got to go holler at the gang rape squad. Hey, you take Agent Smokey over there. Y'all go do your thing. I'm going to take Agent, over here.
Yeah, Agent McCallahan or whatever.
Agent McCallahan. And
yeah.
You take Agent Brewster.
Yeah.
And we'll make it happen,
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes down. It's
to the point where there's no other logical option.
This this is the most entertaining presidency I've ever seen.
shit is wild.
Every day is something.
Man, I'm telling you.
That's got to be draining on somebody.
Yeah.
Trump about to have a stroke. You see, he be slurring and all that.
Propecia, but yeah.
I hope he don't have a stroke, but I'm just saying he might.
You gotta watch out for that Propecia.
I'm gonna take a break. This is a good little chat on Kavanaugh. Everybody's hearing about Judge Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh said he was a virgin until he was a couple years out of college.
You know what college he went to? Yale. And you know the fraternity that he was in? You know what their quote was in that fraternity?
No means yes.
And yes means anal. That's the frat that he hailed from.
That's nasty.
And trying to put himself like he had angel wings and shit like that.
So they like, okay. They like
fuck out of here.
They like messing around with them shit Twizzlers.
Yeah.
The balloon knot gang.
As we've mentioned before.
Balloon knot gang.
As we mentioned before, we don't know for a fact whether or not these allegations are true, but we definitely know he's fucking lying.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true, but I know he lying though.
Yeah.
I don't know if he lying about that, but he lying. He up there lying, trying to look like some kind of angel in front of his kids. You shouldn't let your kids watch this, man.
Nah.
Don't let your kids watch it. Don't let your people sit right there. You got your people. I got them sitting here, having to sit through this.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Answer the question. Yes or no?
Which he rarely did. If
he answered no questions. That lady answered.
Yeah.
That lady answered all them questions
straight up
for however many hours she was grilled.
Off junk.
And she answered all the questions.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens this week. We're gonna take a little break real quick.
Let's throw in another 80s commercial.
Yeah, let's start that in.
When the clock strikes 6:30, babe, time to head for golden lights. It's a good time for the great taste dinner at McDonald's. It's Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight.
And we're back.
Yes, we are.
After a short commercial break, we are back. Brett Kavanaugh. Supreme Court Justice nominee.
He was.
How have we gotten here? How have we gotten here? This is a circus. That
unprecedented.
It's fun to watch, but it's it's sad that it's tearing real people apart.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Brett Kavanaugh. I'm talking about his babies.
Yeah. Yeah, his wife's probably looking at him crazy.
She already knew. She out there probably allegedly getting some other type of donkey from the them type of people are so rich, man. Pool boy fantasies and all that fly shit.
And that's what Melania's probably doing.
Oh no! Don't say that. Don't say that.
When's the last time you seen her at the White House, man?
Who?
Melania Trump.
Melania. Oh, that's my homie.
Oh, word. Y'all are tight now.
We talk from time to time. She good peoples. Leave Melania out of this.
Okay.
She's an innocent bystander, I feel. But that's neither here nor there.
No, it isn't.
Brett Kavanaugh, where there's smoke, there's fire. I mean, girls don't just come out like this and say things like this and have vivid things and want the FBI. People don't lie. People don't lie. Don't tell a lie and say we should get the FBI to investigate my lies.
No, that is you're totally correct. If she was lying, why would she even want to pursue an FBI investigation? It's like, I have nothing to hide. I've answered all your questions, which she did. She also said, let's get an FBI investigation.
Let's get an FBI investigation so you could tell,
Liars don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People who lie and don't do that type of stuff.
No.
And the other ladies, too, also said they want the FBI investigation.
Yeah. There's one other accuser and one other witness. The third being a woman who went to some of those parties at the time and remembered how him and Mark Judge acted.
They said they were belligerent.
Yeah.
And that is, but that just shows that he's lying about simple things like being so drunk you can't remember.
Right.
It's like, even if he did it and he don't remember, it's like you lying about being drunk. So if you're lying about something like that, we can't have you on the Supreme Court justice. If the Supreme Court justice is supposed to be a nonpartisan, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be nonpartisan. It's supposed to be nonpartisan. You can't go up there and go on a rant about conspiracy theories about the Clintons and the Democrats and a ploy by the left and all that. You can't do that when you're trying to gain people's trust that you're going to be nonpartisan.
Correct. And he
lost his mind up there.
Yes, he did. Yeah. Acting unruly.
Unruly.
Yeah.
The dark side came through.
Yeah.
Seeped out.
And he portrays himself, like we were talking about, like of him being this fucking angel.
Like an altar boy.
Like an altar boy. I never got blackout drunk or whatever. But years before today, this incident, there is a clip of him talking about Yale. And in this clip, he says, one of the things we used to say at Yale is whatever happens at Yale stays at Yale. Which doesn't mean what we're talking about.
I saw that.
Yeah. But what else would that imply but party time? Just parties and shit and just
with the fact that you lying about it, that's the red flag for me. Because you obviously lying about it.
Yeah. That in itself is just like...
You have a privileged life. I don't have a privileged life. I've been blackout drunk.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. On more than one occasion.
Oh, boy.
And I wasn't ever a part of a fraternity.
No, never part of a fraternity where you've been hazed and all that. Come on,
all
man.
that wild shit.
All that weird semi-homo stuff.
Sus.
I would say so. Ooh, no.
Ooh, no.
I hope you wasn't getting your butt smacked with a paddle. That's what they do, right? Stuff like that. Smack your butt with a cricket bat.
Crazy shit.
Yeah. So, you're lying about that, so, I'd rather them pick somebody else. I'd rather President Trump pick somebody else, just because there's too much around this guy.
Yeah, I never liked him to begin with.
You didn't like him to begin with because he was already seen partisan.
Yes.
Right.
The rumor was that they were trying to get him in the Supreme Court as a Republican Supreme Court judge because there was articles of him being interviewed and him talking about being against Roe versus Wade.
The abortion.
Yeah.
So against freedom.
Right. And for Trump and his party to basically just ram him in the Supreme Court to push this agenda. Although I can't say that that's not what every other president did. I can't say that because every president supports a Supreme Court judge that is going to, represent their party rather than just off the merit of their values. But
they're talking about this as who is it? Mitch McConnell and all these people are on there, throwing all these hissy fits about this being so terrible and everything. But what they do, they did the same thing to Merrick Garland, Judge Merrick Garland, who Barack Obama appointed, and they refused to let Merrick Garland in.
Yeah. So although I can't refute that, it at the same time, even when they asked him about Roe versus Wade, he said, well, you know, the law states is like, no. We just asked, do you agree with the Roe versus Wade decision? He goes, well, you know, the Roe versus Wade was one of the most important. I was like, again, Brett, this is a yes or no question.
Right.
Much like what we saw in his testimony.
Yeah,
or
he can't answer a question.
Or what happened after his testimony when there was cross-examination. We're just asking you yes or no questions, Brett. These are just yes or no questions.
Yeah.
And he refuses. I know he can answer a yes or no question.
Yeah. Yes or no.
Refuses to cooperate.
And that's not what I want in a judge.
No, that's not what I want either. So
that's my perspective on it. If anybody gives a shit, answer a simple question. If you're lying, you can't be a judge if you're lying. If people can tell you're lying.
Well, this shit matters, man. Like politics can be bland.
A lifetime appointment on any. How do you have a lifetime appointment on your job?
These people, you know, the statue of you know, where it's the blind lady with the justice and all this stuff. They hold the law of the land in their hands.
The prudence.
Yes. So this shit matters.
It matters.
It does. And you should be paying attention.
I mean, yeah. So if you want if you're okay with your Supreme Court justice lying, I mean, this is
right.
We said it a couple shows back that it's just a war on truth out here.
Yeah.
It's a war on truth, man. And I'm telling you, man, these lies are just coming through and people don't care about lies all of a sudden. It's like, who cares if you lied about something simple? It's like, come on, man, this is a dude with a lifetime appointment.
Yeah.
So, that's my thoughts on that.
Mine too.
Brett Kavanaugh. You're lying, man. And you don't need to be lying. Just tell the truth.
He's not who he says he is.
He's
just not.
Obviously, too many people say otherwise.
You know, there's a saying you put me up on is, you know, ladies out there, just for information, most men are not men.
90% of males are not men.
To me, he falls under that category.
Absolutely. But hey, man, I hope that, I don't know if he's not going to get on the seat. I have a feeling he is going to get on the seat. But let's see what happens. You know, this country never fails to amaze me in both ways.
Fair.
Fair. So we'll see what happens to this. I don't really got nothing else I want to talk about today.
No, man,
this was the politics special. Brett Kavanaugh.
Yeah.
I just like saying his name. He got a dope name. Cavanaugh. Why you gotta be such a douchebag? You could tell he was a douche too.
Yeah.
He just seemed weird.
Cavanaugh.
But alright, man. This is Dirty Ern, Daniel Oda on the politics side of the game. I hope you stayed awake. We out of here.
Later.
Peace.